Sis, man. Sugar cane.
Okay.
You eating sugar cane?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Sweet?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
What you cooking?
My kitchen is a mess.
Baked potatoes. Roasted potatoes with dal, and pumpkin and wells.
And that's it.
That's it.
And rotis. I'm making roti for me.
Rotis for you. Okay. Yes, T. What's cutting?
I cutting TV.
You cutting TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's cut. What's cutting? Hey. What's cutting?
I cutting TV.
We're cutting TV here.
Yeah.
Still cutting TV.
Okay.
We're cutting TV.
Yeah.
Tinashe. What's cutting?
I'm cutting TV. Yeah.
We're cutting TV again.
Yeah.
Let's cut. Birds are making a lot of noise. And I've been told there's a big snake in the yard. Now, I don't know if they're conning my brains or it's true. But I was told it's a big brown snake. And I know I've always wanted to meet a snake since I've been coming cabining. The big ones of the bigs, the Donald Trumps, as I said. but not in my yard. Normally when birds make a noise like that, it's for no particular reason other than for going gunners, other than for fighting. There's a snake nearby raiding the nests. Now see, normally if I'd come across him in the wild, he's a free man. But seeing as there's kids in the yard, and a dog, and people, no quarter given. What was the punishment God gave to the serpent? To crawl on the ground all the days of its life and eat dirt. And you shall strike the heel of thy woman's seed, and thy woman's seed shall crush your head. Till this day, thy woman's seed still seeks to crush the serpent's head, and the serpent still bites thy woman's seed. And the mosquitoes are chowing me, so I think I'll call it a night. One more final search. White lentils, huh? Or in other words, dal. Yes, YouTube. Me and these lovely sunsets. Check out the power lines. They cut a nice route through the bush. Lots of trees gone though. Border to border. Worldwide. Nice little sunset happening there. Time for me to turn around. My beards are growing grey. 5G here. I can hear the power lines buzzing. Listen. Isn't. 7 o'clock. 7th of April. Seven a.m. 7th of April. Waiting for spoof.
Where's sweet man?
He's never late. Must be caught by the roadblocks. I think some of these roadblocks got soldiers now.
Soldiers?
Maybe Harare Road. Depends which way he's coming. I think there's one in suburbs as well.
Okay.
You have to slow down. Check your are moving.
Saw him by the brakes.
Now the bottom, check, past the brake.
What? Oh, past the brake. Right. But now on top here, it's just about touch.
It shouldn't be.
Let's go get a crate at the Waverley.
There.
We top put this. We'll put the bike on stones.
Gearbox out. Gearbox. Let's go.
Yeah. Feels 100 now. The back wheel was rubbing the frame. So I was struggling to keep up with the guys. But now look. They got tired of waiting for me and my issues, because this thing gave us problems about 4 times. They got tired of waiting for me and my issues. Now they're gone. Look. And behind. Nobody's home. So yeah. 30 k's ahead. And then 40 k's back. Jova George. Some pain. The guys are gonna be sitting on about a 28, 30 average. If I stay on 35, 38, we should catch up before the next day. Let's see if the frame doesn't decide to rub again. Because the more torque or power you put on the pedals, then what? I bent the frame! Hey, and here, I don't have any spare bikes to throw away like the guys in the Tour de France. So let's go. Let's go. Go. I'm liking my fitness now in Zimbs. I think I've acclimatized to the high altitude. It's not that high, it's only 1,500 compared to Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya. Yeah. But I've checked the one main food that makes me feel like I can't breathe. Besides the coronavirus, it's wheat. Whenever I have wheat or wheat products, struggle to breathe. I notice extra mucus. Yeah, mood swings. But I can't be fussy out here where there's a lockdown and shortage of food in the first place. Then I go to people's houses and I get offered, say, toast or pasta. I go for the toast. Toast is a little bit better in terms of mucus formation. Read your books. See if I'm lying. Right, let's go. Too much talking. Let's put split. See what's in the tank. Son. Ngafa. Let's get fit or I train. Check the first thing the ones they do is pull out their guns. Huh? DeSanto's got a shotgun, he's not pulling it out.
That's good.
Guys are leaving me again. Nice little time trial. Car! Huh? Yeah, it's what?
Take a boat. This one is like you've got a governor on his bike.
Get down. Ah! Take these moments here. I let the ons go again. There by the corner. Bastards. No, I had to take this moment as a picture here. No. Posing for me is so nice like this. Huh? Check those two over there, bye. Check. That's a painting by itself already. Yeah? Huh? No, nice one, guys. Chewing the cud, and of the antelope, you may eat the ones with the split hoof and the ones that chew the cud. These are the guys that chew the cud. So not the rabbit, not the pig, not the dog, not the cat, huh? And of the fish, the ones with fins and scales, huh? So not the catfish, not the shrimp, not the lobster, not the octopus, not the shark, huh? And of the birds of the air, do not eat the predators. You may eat the fowl. Why is that? Because of those two that it's separating. Some are not fit for human consumption. Some cause more problems. Now, there's no saying that the ones that chew the cud and the fowl of the air and the fish with scales and fins do not cause problems. They do. And how do we know that? Because it goes on to say, and your life will now no longer be like in the days of Methuselah. How old was Methuselah? 800 and something. 900 and something. Almost 1,000 years. Huh? Check this out. Contemplating by himself. In those days, your life expectancy will come down to 500. It's obvious what caused the drop in years. Huh? Because of you are now eating no more. I give you every seed bearing plant and herb of the field to use as food. You're no longer eating that because the flood had washed away all of that. There were only the animals in the ark. So now, from the perfect diet for mankind, which gave you immortality, everlasting life, when you sinned, when you transgressed the law, when you said God's government was not okay for you to live, sin entered your life, death entered your life, and you began to die. It wasn't immediately noticed, but just like you pluck a leaf from a tree or a flower from a stalk, it doesn't look like it's going to die immediately, but it dies eventually, a couple of days' time. And then the Bible goes on to say, in the last days, but in the last days, your life will be 120 years. And then, and in the last of last days, 77 years as average. Worldwide life expectancy, 77 years. That book, written thousands of years ago, inspired by God, written by men who were inspired by God. Huh? Those words never came from men, they came from God. Yeah, those words so true today. 77 years. Right, those guys. I'm just gonna hold you guys in my mouth here while I try and catch up with these guys. Sorry if the angle is not right. Here we go. I hope that wasn't too bumpy for you guys. Now knowing one of these guys, they're gonna attack as soon as I join the group. Watch, and it's a hill. And here's my truck driver from the other day. Oh, Vincent. Maybe I should give him a lift, huh? Ah. Ah. Think this is the truck that gave me a Clyde. Vincent! Huh? What? Huh? Not good. Pay me. Huh? The traits don't represent. Morning tea. What's cutting? You're cutting TV again.
Yeah.
What you eating? Things.
Yeah.
You eating my things. Those are my things, those. And what you drinking? Yeah, it's called Yamazoe. Alright, I'm going to go cut wood with your father. Are you coming?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're staying. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ah, that will fall inside the rubber.
Yeah, there's someone cutting also inside.
Tinashe, the ground is not hot.
So good. Yeah.
Oh, the shoe's giving you a plaster.
I used to pick me, that's why I just take one off and move with one. It's looking nice.
Ah, it's gonna be a nice road.
So it's going to.
I think it's coming out on the Victoria Falls Road. I don't know, I didn't go far because the sun was going down. Ah, people, they finished the wood. They finished the wood.
Yeah.
Only small ones left. So here's the thing. Zimbabwe has got power cuts. And electricity has gone damn expensive. So not everybody can afford that. And then gas is also out of many people's reach. So if there's power cuts and people can't afford it and gas is out of many people's reach and people need to cook, what do you think is going to happen? What happens to the trees? It's not like we log in forests like in Borneo. Just going for the dry wood, but if the whole nation does that, then hey, but the bush is nice, you guys. Hi. Bush is nice. Me, I smack it the most. Bush. And I believe it loves me back. But the thing is, the city is expanding. If you go to Harare, Gweru, Bulawayo, new suburbs are being built. I don't know. If you ask people, Zimbabweans will always tell you that they're suffering. Always. Guys building a mansion, he'll tell you how we are suffering here. Huh? Driving a nice car, how we are suffering here. They'll never tell you that, we're alright. So me, what I want to know is if the power grid is not up to the task. The water supply is not enough because there's water cuts. How? How are we gonna sustain? You know what I mean? How are we gonna sustain what's there already, and then support the extra houses that we're building? How is that gonna work out? So I've just had a little walk through what's going to be known as, or what's already known as, Hopeville on the airport road. Looks like they've pegged out the stands already. You can see the little white painted, whitewashed stones. When I was a little boy, we had a farm, my granddad's farm. And about a mile away from the farm, we used to go fetch water every morning, every second morning from the borehole, underground water reservoir, right on the edge of what we know as a koppie, or gomo, a mountain. We push this cart, take our pellet guns, take our catty sticks, and the water was sweet and cold, beautiful water, spring water from the mountain. And on occasions when we used to go hunting with my granddad or my dad, we'd round the mountain and climb up the not so steep side, coming up, going up to the, so we could see the whole view of the district. And we'd climb up there and feel like we were in the middle of Tarzan's jungle, the wild, wild west. I'd feel so vulnerable, so warm and loved by nature, at the same time exposed to her mercy. I could see the horizon, green, just green trees, bush, and there was an abundance of animals. Those days, wild dogs, leopards, kudu, wild pig, even the occasional flying snake, if my memory serves me well. Occasional flying snake. I don't know. I was a young boy. Zimbabwe was, Rhodesia was going through its war. Was it the war that started in 1967 and ended in 1980? So I was born in 1970 and the war ended in 1980. I remember that war. You know what I mean? My dad and uncle served in that army. So anyway, we'd climb up that Gomo, sit, kill stories on top there. And then when we became teenagers, go up there and sit and drink, talk shit. And then now, when you come back after you've moved away as an adult, and we climbed the Gomo. I knew, you could see the development happening. The town was growing. You could see the development happening. But it struck me when I climbed the Gomo now. You could see the residential areas right up to the farmhouse. And broke my heart. Man, gone were the animals. First thing to go. Trees, water resources. When mankind expands, I'm not just picking on Zimbabwe, I'm talking about wherever they are in the world. When mankind expands, it's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Makes me wonder though, that command, go forth and multiply. Huh? We still multiplying. Maybe if we had stuck to the rules, to the laws, to the commandments, things wouldn't have been this bad. Where we destroying the earth. Destroying the earth, destroying ecosystems. In order to sustain ourselves, we have to expand. Our current way of life demands that we have to expand to consume more and more resources because other resources are running out where we are. Look at the city of Jakarta. It's going to be relocated because the whole city was taking water from below their feet. Yeah, underground reservoir, and then what happened? That water was supporting the city. So city started to sink and the sea came in. They built a wall. The sea came in past that wall. City was sinking more and more. So now they want to relocate to where? To the island of Borneo. The beautiful island of Borneo where we find orangutans. And we know what the palm tree, demand for the palm tree in all products, from chocolates to perfume to soap to chemicals. It's everywhere. Palm tree. We know what that has done to the habitat of Borneo, the lungs, part of the lungs of the earth. We know, but they still insisting they're going to relocate the capital. I don't know how many is in the capital, but it's millions. Jakarta, capital city of Indonesia. And the fat officials, no offense, are arguing that it's going to be sustainable, that there's going to be even more green. In order to live somewhere, you got to chop down trees, but they're saying it's going to be even more green. It's going to be sustainable. I doubt that so very much. So yeah, anyway, when I climb that mountain these days, I'm looking at rooftops instead of treetops. That's mankind for us. We took the wrong path, people. We took the wrong path, and it's gonna take humankind to admit that somewhere down the line. Now with climate change, and we're just about starting to admit it, but we're still arguing about the way to admit it and the way to go about it. We're thinking of going forward. I think the way forward is backwards, where we came from. Give up what we've discovered. All this 5G stuff. Hey, don't even get me started on that.
When you find them like this, gas is not fun to use gas.
There's a thorn there. That's what was pricking your small toe.
No.
No, it's another one.
This one is picking.
Out.
Yes. But yes, so it looks like it.
It's going to itch.
Yes. Looks like it's broken into my foot.
What? How did it go through those boots?
I don't know.
Hard thorn.
I don't know. I think it's hard. But don't care so long as we find what we want. How are you finding them then? Yeah, there was a bug walking here.
A what?
A bug.
A bath?
Yeah, a bug.
Someone was bathing.
No, a bug. I don't know what you call its name.
Oh, a buck.
Yeah.
A stand buck.
Blood.
You seen the spores?
Yes,
The tracks?
exactly.
Yeah, they like this type of bush. Was it fresh?
Yeah, it was fresh.
It'll come this evening. They like to stay one spot.
This one is wet, but this one is dry.
This is what you're cutting for 2 hours. You were right. You were supposed to bring what?
Oh.
For yourself.
Oh,
Because you've been working hard.
No, brother. That's oh.
The police are going to go on Nkwe.
Hey, we're going to go, mate.
Huh.
Let's go to this side. This side. Alright, good move.
Mind you, don't chire your masende there. If you miss,
we're not gonna hit them. Otherwise, people should cry. Me, I'll be fine. I'm saying, let's go, I'm good.
Andy! I'm saying like you are Mombe.
If you want to pick everything, you use this one.
That one? No, that one goes through our house.
This one.
Come back this way. There. Yeah. The one we came on.
This one.
Oh, you don't mind going on this one?
Yes.
It will join eventually. It's not heavy.
Yes.
So that Coke you're not having it. Me, I'm having 2. You're having nothing.
I'll just even fight here. It's okay.
Hold here. Give me your pot.
All right.
I open for you.
Better. Are you gonna manage to open?
I'll open.
All right.